Yeah, you. Listen.
Okay, now that I have your attention, we're gonna be conducting a very thorough and professional analysis of a correspondence game that I played that recently concluded about 2 weeks ago from this exact date at this moment. So I am decently higher rated than my opponent, which I do take into account when I'm thinking about my moves, which is not the best way to do things. But I think that it is still relevant when trying to come up with plans. I don't recommend this. This is kind of insane. But anyways, he starts with e4. Very solid move. For a long time, I have played the Sicilian, and I want to get the Sicilian to work, and I know that it is a really good opening just in general. But there's a lot of theory behind it. And most opponents know that, like, they know the theory. I'm having a pizza, by the way. It's pretty good. I got a pizza and I got some iced coffee here. 10 out of 10 would recommend. This is from the Hut. Pizza Hut, like the Hut. That's where you go, man, to get some pizza. But anyways, typically against whatever white plays, to be honest, I go for the Hippo defense, which objectively is not a good opening. Basically, what you're trying to do is get both of your bishops set up. You want to bring your knights onto these squares, push your pawns up, and you're going to be getting roughly the same type of structure in virtually every single game. It's not a good opening objectively, but this repetition helps you kind of stay on top of things and helps you know what to expect generally in each game. So, okay. You can see here, he's playing normally so far. He's just bringing his knights out towards the center, trying to get control. Like, he's playing pretty well so far. I'm going for my typical setup, and here, I believe is already his first mistake. This bishop doesn't do too well here, typically. And at some point or another, okay, even right now, I'm going to start chasing his bishop away, and he's going to start losing time. So twice he just had to move his bishop there. And this square is okay for the bishop. I mean, right now it's just kind of staring at nothing, but it is putting some pressure on the position, and it will continue to do so for quite some time. But in exchange for moving his bishop here, I gained all of this extra space over here. You see that? I like this structure. I want my pawns to be moving forward as much as they can because I want to be invading his space and restricting him because it makes his moves more difficult to play. Like, it's making it harder for him to come up with solid plans, basically. So, okay, I'm moving forward with my typical plan. This, I have no idea what this is. This doesn't really accomplish much of anything. What I think he should be doing is playing more in the center to try and get this bishop out. Like, he can move forward and just come up with something. But this, I think, is a complete waste of time. He can, maybe he's trying to move his bishop back, but this really is not the type of idea that you want to go for. And this is, like, already in this position, I'm feeling pretty confident because I have a sense of where my opponent's head is at, and I am just kind of on cloud nine right now. Like, I'm just chilling. Like, I have at this point I have full confidence for the most part that I'm going to win, or that I have at least high chances that I'm going to win. So, okay, moving forward with my plan, I'm still really barely thinking at all. I've kind of prepared for all of this for the most part. And okay, so now he's pushing his pawn forward, which he probably should have done that on the last move, but it's still better late than never. And he's down some tempo here. That's definitely for sure. So okay, still going forward with my plan. I'm still not really having to think right now. Like I've prepared for all of this. I've seen all of this many times. Bringing his bishop out, I like this square for his bishop. It is like it really is cutting through my position, which is how bishop is supposed to work. Still just moving forward with my plan. This is another pretty bad mistake in my opinion, because I'm gonna win some more tempo here. Now, I have just recently looked at this game, and this by me is considered a pretty bad mistake. I'm not totally sure why. We'll look at that in a bit. I mean, I know it's this. And okay, well, I guess I would be losing some stuff here. Most likely. Now that I'm going over this, I do see what it's talking about. But okay. Looking back at it, this is a pretty bad decision. I really should have thought about this for longer. So basically, if I'm moving here, his main threat, like coming after my king, is much more valuable than this bishop at the moment. So even if he moves here and I can somehow I take this, he at the very least can take here, and he's going to be attacking both my queen and my rook. I thought here I would be winning another tempo. This is just a sign of me being a bit too overconfident. But all of that doesn't even happen, and he just pushes back, which gives me the whole tempo that I wanted in the first place. But okay, let's keep pushing forward. Still setting up here. He's moved this bishop around so many times. He's wasting so much time right now just trying to get set up, and I'm still just deep in my comfort zone. Trading here is horrible. For a number of different reasons. For one, you don't want to trade. In very rare circumstances, do you want to trade your bishop for the knight? Just because the bishop is worth very slightly more depending on the position that you're in. And in addition to this is also helping get my queen developed. I want to get my queen active. Like, yes, there's ideas of this, but my bishop is always guarding, and I would be willing to trade. Especially after castles, I am cruising here. He ended up going here. I'm not sure how good of a move this is by me, but I am winning another tempo. And if I remember correctly, after seeing the mistakes that he's made so far, I feel like a move like this, even though it's probably not very good, we'll turn the computer on in a bit and see. It's still putting pressure on. I'm playing against a man and not a human. You know what I mean? He's not going to play perfectly, and I want to keep adding pressure to him to try and make him crack. This move by me is... And you know what's funny? Him moving his bishop all the way back somehow justified this pawn move way earlier. Still not worth it, though. Anyways, I move my king over so I can prepare some type of pawn break to really get... I want to start opening things up on the king side and get my pieces over here and really start attacking. This move is, I think, again, a waste of time, possibly. He should really be trying to figure out something to do with his queen, like get his rooks into the game, something. Like, he's got to start connecting his rooks, and just... I'm not sure that he really understands the degree of the threat that he's in. So yeah, I end up going here anyways. We're starting to bust through over here. I'm never concerned about knight here because I can just always take. It's covered big time. It's finally getting his rook out. excellent idea. This move, I think, again, is a waste of time. Okay, I vaguely remember this. So putting my queen here, I think, was a minor mistake because he is attacking here and here at the same time. So I have to come back to defend. And I'm trying to remember. I don't think I fully understood what my plan was at this point in time. This game did take place quite a bit ago. But okay, still trying to push his knight back. I'm not sure why I did this. Oh, okay. No, this just wins a pawn. Okay, it gets significantly easier from here. So I'm pushing again, attacking, boom, his rook, his knight, and I believe this here was the killing blow. Yeah, he hangs his rook here, he checks, but I'm able to block the check. He can take my bishop, and I believe he does, yeah, but I can take his pawn right back, and then from this position, I am just completely crushing, and it is a matter of conversion. I think I've been winning for quite some time, but it is still... You do still have to prove it. There was something here that I wanted to talk about. Okay, so one thing to keep in mind is this. So he has some tricky checkmate ideas, and I remember when I was playing this game, I took several days in this position, like before I made my move. I knew that I was winning, but I had to double and triple check and just try and look over all of his ideas because I knew my danger radar was going off here. So I ended up checking. I thought that checking was a safe move. If he comes back, of course, I am more than happy to trade. And if he goes here, which I believe he does in game. Wait, didn't... I'm out of my mind. I totally missed that. I totally missed that this was covered. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I walked back all of that. There was something else I was afraid of here. All right, so future me. So you want to edit out some of this part, okay? You're gonna have to just like. So anyway, pay no attention to the man behind the mirror there. Dude, Pizza Hut is a vibe, man. Ooh. Anyways, as I was talking about here, I took a bunch of time in this position. I think I spent like several days before I made my move again. Because I really wanted to check that I wasn't going to be in any type of danger here. I think it was this position actually that I had to like double, triple check. There are some vague threats here. It's easy to start seeing ghosts, and I was seeing ghosts even as I've been analyzing this. I'm seeing some ghosts, like, ooh, spooky! He's gonna get me. But I mean, I think the whole idea is to try and stay calm the best that you can, and really take your time to look over everything that could be possible. I mean, I am up a whole exchange here. And if you can get yourself defended and kind of hunkered down, you're going to be just fine. So I ended up checking here. If you... Blocking with the queen just helps me so much more. And blocking with the knight, I think, is what he did in game. Allows me to take this pawn. And I was a little bit worried about this. But I can always defend my bishop again with my queen. So really not too... Oh, wait. Whoa. No, you're fine. I'm telling you, I'm seeing ghosts, man. But okay. So basically, this was a very creative move. All right, so he is threatening to take here, and I love this idea by him. He's also defending this diagonal so that I can't defend my bishop with my queen. The only problem is this check, which forces his king to move, and then I have this check right here, which also forces a queen trade. For some reason, he doesn't trade the queens, and just gives me his whole queen, and from there, he resigned, and the game is over. A horrible game, not gonna lie. A horrible game. It was not a good game. Like, I'm not too happy with the way that I played, to be honest. And, okay, I should probably be a little bit nicer to my opponent. He really... It was a bad game, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna try to be nice. Actually, maybe I should. Maybe it should be a little bit nice. I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, I'm giving you my honest thoughts. I was not happy with the quality of this game, okay? Just saying, like, hey man, there's some stuff that was missed here. Some of this stuff is a little bit more nuanced, like, so let's go through. For starters, this says that it's plus 0.9 for black, but there's no way that that's true. If you turn the depth on, it ends up being like plus 0.6, which is significantly more manageable. And that's also plus 0.6 for a really, really strong chess computer, not a human. There's nobody who's going to play like how Stockfish plays. So that is one thing to keep in mind. The way that I play, like, yes, I like looking at the computer, and it is really, really important at the same time. But you're never playing against computers, you're playing against people. So I really take a lot of what the computer says with a grain of salt. And another thing with my style, I love to try and get out of theory as quickly as humanly possible. That's one of the reasons why I stopped playing the Sicilian, because people know so much theory in that. And I'm like, even though the Sicilian's really good, I don't like going down all of these different paths. I prefer to play a little bit more... a little bit more like a madman, okay? So let's go over my mistakes here. So my first one was here. I think I talked about this briefly. Again, I think the computer the computer just likes this. And to be honest, I'm not totally sure why, because there is still this. And what am I supposed to play here? Oh, wait, no. This, okay, whoa. Yeah, okay, I forgot. My pawn is still here, so I haven't committed to moving this up, so this idea doesn't work anymore. This is... Oh, sorry. That is such a weird move to actually... Whoa. I'm spoiling stuff. That's such a weird move to play, though, because I feel like it feels like it loses a tempo, and it kind of does. It loses a tempo for like a second, but I'm gonna win that tempo right back. Difficult move to spot, but I do like... It's an excellent idea, and that is probably the way that would have been the best way going forward, more than likely. I want to look at some other common ideas in this. Oh, this is the only idea, because my rook is hanging. Yeah, that just went right over my head. Cool. All right, and then there was one more mistake that I had that was here. Oh yeah, I think it was... I didn't want to go here because of the knight move that happens later on. I'm trying to remember, just here maybe. Just get doubled up. No, I didn't like that. So we're just preventing this entire knight move in the first place. The main reason why I didn't play this was because I felt like this pawn would be loose, but it is defended quite a few times and probably doesn't have any problems going forward. Okay. Alright, definitely could have been better by both sides. I think really what my opponent should focus on, if you advice I would give to my opponent is to study study opening theories more in depth, I guess. I'm really not sure what the plan is with this. He could have moved here. That would have, I think that's a bit more of a common response. He just kind of didn't place enough value on his own time, his own tempo, and that allowed me to push him around quite a bit. And to be fair, me playing this entire opening in the first place is also not valuing my own tempo. But I have enough knowledge in this specific opening that I can navigate a lot of different situations. But okay, well played to my opponent. I apologize for being harsh there. Yeah, well played. We will take a look at some other games at some point in the future. Bye. I'm gonna eat my pizza. Goodbye.